Hello, guys and ladies. Welcome to the Team Quazar podcast, where we talk all things anime, movies. My name is Aftermath115. We got our highly esteemed producer and editor.
That's me, Infinite Ghost. It's been a while, man. We back. We back.
We got the legendary artist.
I wouldn't call myself legendary.
Okay, so this is the first episode back, right? And we don't have any
Right.
topics. I just pulled us together. I watch a lot of streams. They do this thing called Leewufufu, right?
What kind of Wu-Tang shit is that?
Leewufufu is a website in which, let me just show y'all. So what the website is a series of like one-on-one matchups between certain topics. So on the screen right now it is Avatar: The Last Airbender / The Legend of Korra 1v1s. So each round we just pick who we think will win in the fight. You get to the end, have an ultimate winner.
Okay.
But there are also other topics and categories. If I switch this is anime horror moments.
Ooh,
Those are the two options we got. We got Avatar 1v1s and we have horror moments in anime. So what would y'all like to do?
Horror moments in anime go crazy, and 1v1s is about semi-power scaling. So you can do both, but if I had to give one, I'd say horror moments, provided I've seen the show.
I concur. I do fuck with aura moments every now and then, so might as well go with that. Hype moments in aura.
I agree. So that's what we're gonna do then. We're gonna do horror moments. So we might do the Avatar one too if we have time. But knowing us, we long-winded, so this might take a couple of hours to get through this.
Wow.
I don't know how long it is, but we're just gonna vote. Each person gets a vote. Whichever one gets the most votes wins. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right. Let's get it.
Normally have like a video to show the moment, but this just got pictures. So
What? See, crazy part about it, I can like encapsulate the moment. If I seen the show, I can encapsulate the moment. So I understand what's going on.
this one's all you, bro. I haven't seen either one of these, so.
Hey, yo, you not for nothing. Hey, yo, the problem I got here with the aura moments is the Golden Frieza versus the Ayana Koji moment. I think the Frieza moment hit hard for like lifetime Dragon Ball Z fans. Like if you was theorizing about how and then the moment you see Golden Frieza step on the scene, that it was spicy. It was spicy. Now, how I want to phrase this: the Ayana Koji moment was dark because this particular moment, if I'm not mistaken, this is where he's punching on the nigga. Should I say that? My apologies. Let me rephrase that. He was punching on one of his ops, and in that moment, the op was like, the op set it up to where he could get him in an enclosed situation where there's no security for just him and his goons, and they was going to jump Ayana Koji, right? Ayana Koji at that moment said, "Hey, yo, you didn't put that together. I did. Like, I let you think you trapped me here so nobody could watch this. And I'm gonna tune all y'all up. Like, I needed nobody to watch it." And then he proceeded to tune all of them up. But in that moment, the person Ayana Koji is fighting, Ryuji, if that's his name, I think I forget his name. But while he's getting pummeled, he want to spark a reaction out of Ayana Koji. Like, he want to see him sweat. He want to see some modicum of emotion. That's why he set up that situation. Ayana Koji was just, when I say he was beating fecal matter out this man, but he was doing it with the straight face. He's like, this is light work. So it was hot. It was hella fire. It was hella fire in the moment. But if I had to give it a moment, if I had to lean in the direction, just by virtue of sheer popularity, you probably had to go with Frieza and the Golden, because it was spicy when he came on the scene.
My thing about the Ayana Koji John is, say he crashed out. Usually crash outs don't have like, it's not like an aura game. Like,
I wouldn't call it, if that's the moment I think that is, I wouldn't call it a crash out, as more so a calculated ass whooping. Like, that's what that was. Like, to me, it wasn't a crash out. If it's the moment I'm thinking about, it wasn't a crash out. It was like, yo, listen, you tried my hand, you think you played me. In reality, you was going along with everything I planned, and now I'm gonna tune you up, and now you going to become essentially my goon. Like, now you belong to me, because you ain't got no other options. I'm the top dog. So But the Golden Frieza moment was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. If you watch Dragon Ball Super, it was the internet was going crazy. It was a buzz. So I would go slight edge to the Frieza moment. Although personally, I like the Ayano Koji moment more.
because I only saw Super, and I know how Dragon Ball is just in general. Anyone that get a new form is always hype. So
Only shut down the internet anytime a new form happens, especially if it's like done so animated well and all that. Like it always shuts the internet down.
yeah.
All right, well that's two
Streaming
for
service,
that's
all
two for
that.
Frieza. I haven't seen either, so that settles it. Next matchup is Madara Uchiha versus All,
It's not even a conversation.
and Yuta entering classroom.
That's not even debatable. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
It's not
Sorry.
even a conversation.
I don't understand. As a nigga, I saw both. I saw both joints. I saw both
I've seen
joints.
both
Like if
of
you
them.
watch,
You know what's sad
TJK
about
Zero
this?
movie,
This is a prime example of the previous generation of anime versus today's generation of anime.
I
Because
don't think that. But I
no,
don't
no,
think
no,
that,
let me finish. When
Okay.
when Modern went crazy, right?
right.
It was fire. Everybody was hype off of that. When you entered the classroom, right? It was
Right.
turned into a meme.
It was.
It was fire, but it was turned into a meme. I can no
No.
longer look at this shit without thinking as a as a gooner myself.
No, I don't think. I'm not even gonna hold you, Dean. It's not even debatable. Like the moderate. I'm going to go on the limb and say a lot of. For you to have a moment that supersedes anything Madara was doing in the war arc, you're gonna have to. It's gonna have to be a universal joint. Like everybody gotta agree to it.
All right,
Like
wait,
and not to mention, I never forget it. But y'all said y'all was the ones. I was someone who didn't even watch Naruto at the time, and y'all was like, "This episode is so crazy. We got to get a nigga who don't even watch Naruto to watch this one episode in particular."
I don't even think this was one of Madara's craziest moments, but this was a crazy moment. Like when he stared down the Telbeast, got the Renegon, we got one Renegon back, he just started putting hands and feet on all of them.
all right. So what we're gonna do is, since this is like not no contest, we just want to move on quickly because this Madara scene will come back up, and we can discuss it when it got some better comp.
All right, bet.
So we're gonna choose
Yeah,
Madara for
that
that
was-
one.
that
Hey
was-
man,
that
if you're a
was
Jujutsu
awesome.
Kaisen fan, it is what it is, man. Next one we have All Might Final Fight versus Kurapika bringing a shovel to a fight.
That was I hate how that I seen both, so I'm guessing you saw both too, so you could comment on that.
I see both. Wait, All Might Final Fight. This is him versus One for All
Yes.
Yeah.
with the United States Smash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to give a nugget on my sentiment, I think thematically, All Might has so much more weight behind it, but it's the it's the rationale behind Kurapika's actions that for me that makes what he did crazy. But I'm gonna let you answer.
For me, this is like peak My Hero type shit. Like I
Right.
feel like after this season, it slowly went downhill. But this fight was tough.
It
My thing-
end after that.
My thing with All Might versus One for All is just it felt like two niggas like just punching each other in the face. Like it wasn't no strategy, it wasn't no thinking behind it. It was just like brawn for brawn, blow for blow, let's duke it out, which is fine. That's cool. Me personally, I prefer like the way Togashi writes his fights, and Kurapika line Uvogin up. He had the chains around him. He was in on to make it invisible. And then he did his thing, wrapped them around, put the chain in his heart, told him to stitch on his man. Uvo said nah. The whole thing. I gotta go Kurapika. I gotta. I might be biased because Kurapika is my favorite character in Hunter x Hunter, but it is what it is.
Well, I think for, at least for me, right? Like that's one in the Kurapika angle. I think it's the comparison of the moments, right? When you realize Kurapika brought a shovel,
That's
the
funny,
implication, it was GG before it started. Like Leewufufu never had a shot. Like if I brought a shovel to the fight, I planned on burying you before I fought you. That is, but I mean the thematic weight behind
If we're going aura for aura, I guess the aura moment for Kurapika was the shovel part, and the aura part for All Might was just holding his fist up at the end, and like that's aura.
Okay, so let me ask this question right before you make this final decision. What made you feel more hype? Watching All Might deliver that United States smash punch, or Kurapika keying off on Ubi?
Oh, the Kurapika.
Because I felt more emotion with the All Might situation.
It goes without saying, because like it was like I felt as though like even with the I guess it's the context too, because it's just like, all right, when I saw it was like, all right, All Might won, I was like, well, I know this ain't the end of the series, because I mean, ain't he like the main, like, what you call it? Like, for me, it's always gonna be the Kurapika situation, because like the shovel in itself carries so much aura behind it versus the nigga that won.
I'm going to Kurapika situation because bringing the shovel to the fight brings it attaches with it the notion that this fight was never going to be anything other than what just transpired. And to me, burying somebody after you murk them is low key a sign of respect. Like you ain't desecrating nobody. You giving them a proper burial. Like you letting it be known, I'm gonna crease you and treat your dead body respectfully. Like I'm gonna respect the dead after I kill you. Like that is, to me, that's times 10 aura. So I would go to Kurapika situation respectfully.
Same. I think that's 3 for Kurapika. So shout out to All Might though, man.
Shout out to All Might, man.
Ichigo humbling Aizen versus Obey Me Subjects, Obey Me World. This is a J topic for sure.
Yeah, here's the thing about Bleach. Here's the thing about Bleach. If this is when he fought, you know what's sad? Do you know what's sad? Didn't watch it. Now, granted, I was told the Thousand Blood War arc and the recent stuff Bleach been doing is something you got to tag into. So.
The problem is we all tried to watch it. I remember we was watching in unison.
Well, we watched the OG. We watched like one week in. It's like that's like I was told it's day and night difference. Like I was told it's day, like by virtue of sheer quality, it's day and night difference. But I didn't even watch the entirety of Bleach, but I had to see chunks of the Bleach, some of the dope fights. Like when Ukiura, some of the fights in Bleach, they hold their own. And Aizen versus Ichigo was one of them. And when Ichigo, when he flexed on, because up until that point, Aizen was doing everything he wanted. And it was a callback to when Aizen originally flexed on Ichigo. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a bad person to ask this question to because I watch Code Geass, but LaRouche, I had issues with Code Geass, so therefore I'm gonna have issues with LaRouche. So any moment he does, gonna get rated on the scale lower. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm a hater. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna go on Ichigo because I didn't like some of the moments with Code Geass just didn't do it for me.
What was this moment though? What was happening?
I think he was, if I remember correctly, he was talking to. Who was he talking to?
Was he broadcasting himself to the world?
Broadcasting a message to the kingdom, I think, of Britannia. If I'm not mistaken, he was broadcasting a message to the kingdom of Britannia while he was serving as the king. But it was I forget what happened though. I forget what specifically happened. I just remember watching Code Geass and it didn't scratch that itch for me. Not the way it needed to.
The way I remember it, you used to fuck with that show.
That's what I'm saying.
Let me phrase it this way. I liked Code Geass as a show, right? I liked Code Geass. Like Lelouch, the character, I liked him. But it was some aspects of the show that would drive me up a wall that's like, hey, yo, some of the things they do with these characters is mind-numbing. Like it used to feel like, I'm gonna be honest, it's just for me, right? It used to feel like to prop Lelouch up, they'll dumb all the other characters down. There was only like, I think the only other character in the show who could match, who who was not like just smarter, but consistently operated as if he was smarter, was his brother Schneisel. Like that was the only boy that outplayed LaRouche but stood on it. Like they was giving LaRouche scenes where he was having full blown conversations with people, predicting the whole conversation though. I was like, yo, this is absurd. Like, but you're like, bro, he got. Hey, yo, bro, he had scenes where he was. I forget who he was talking. He was talking to somebody he was beefing with, right? The boy that could read my. But it was causing him like it was making him go crazy because he couldn't turn it off. So when he's reading minds, but he's reading everybody's minds that he's near, and it's like everybody just keep talking. Like, it was a never-ending channel. He have a conversation with LaRouche on the big screen. Like LaRouche smart enough to know to stay out of his range, so he's broadcasting his message on the television. Boy's talking to LaRouche talking back to him like, man, you mad? See, she don't even want you. She really want me. Cause I'm just a better boy overall. I'm really him. Boy, like, she don't really fuck with you like that. She just with you for the contract. LaRouche, that might just be the case, but I got her. Long story short, come to find out, it was a pre-recorded message playing on the screen. I'm watching, I'm like, ain't no way, bro. Like, some of the LaRouche stuff was fire. Like, I thought he was dope. Like, as Zero, like, as he was, like, leading the Rebel One, some of the stuff was undoubtedly dope. Right?
He just made it sound like he could instantly solve the Kira case.
Bro.
Well, because his ability to solve it though would be predicated on of the Kira's not operating accordingly. I was gonna get us something to eat, but if you want to make something, go ahead. I was gonna be my usual. What you want? You already know my usual. Grilled salmon with the Big Mac and sweet potatoes.
You eating good over there, nigga?
Right.
I got you. I'll figure something out. No. I'm on the phone, so I'm gonna figure that out. But nah, what I was about to say. Yeah, we just cut that. But
alright, we gonna eat.
LaRouche would have figured out who Kira was, but because Kira made himself known, like that's the type of joint he would have did. Like Kira would have did something like use your email address to send the mail. Like he'll do something like that, like where LaRouche should pick up on it. Like LaRouche is intelligent, but it's like everybody else in the show, like just not be as smart as they need to be to do anything with it. But overall, I liked it. But I'm going Ichigo.
All right, Quan, you got to pick.
Because I've seen neither of the shows, I just know Code Geass more, and because I have a personal bias against Fleet, I just kind of went again. After our experience, I just was like, nah, I can't do it, man. Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't do it. So I'm going Code Geass.
Damn. I haven't seen either one of these, so I don't feel like I should vote. But since Quan made it 1-1, I gotta vote. I'm gonna flip a coin in this bit. I don't know.
Yo, that's how I'm feeling, low key.
I'm gonna just go Bleach because LaRouche was pre-recording messages and people was talking to it. It's just cap.
Bro, when I said I was crying when I said that, but because then you gotta realize it happened multiple times throughout the series.
That's all it is.
Like you would think, like yo, the first one made sense to me. The one when he did it the second time, I'm like, there's no way they had him do that, bro. You record a message where you predict the conversation.
That's fucking hilarious, bro. All right, next one. We got Levi, Moppin, Zeke, and Rengoku versus Akaza.
Oh, this is sad. This is one where you gotta sit down and I'm gonna let Dean do it. I'm gonna let
Quan do it.
Oh yeah, Quan.
Why me? What's
They threw it to me. I threw it to you.
Alright,
this was a tough thing.
This ain't really that tough for me. Levi, that nigga, simple as.
Levi is that nigga.
He is him.
Damn.
But go ahead, Dean. Go ahead.
See, it's tough for me because I want to go Attack on Titan, but
right.
Only hesitation I have is I don't know how like Akaza only fought Rengoku, and you know what I'm saying, and it was duking it out. If I see Akaza like fight somebody else, and I can compare Rengoku's performance to that performance to whoever else Akaza fights, I can get like a better grasp of how strong Akaza really is. Because if Akaza get packed up by fucking one of the other Hashira, and it's like light work or whatever, and it make Rengoku look even worse. So
I was just about to get to that. I'm just saying, like this is like a aura off. So it's like I feel like it's no contest.
and,
A nigga's final stand against somebody mopping a nigga that was a problem in the series.
yeah,
No.
but go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
The reason it's hard for me is because the final stand, if it's all encompassing of what Rengoku did in that like matchup, it's hard for me to like it because you gotta understand something. It's not just Rengoku in my view. It's the impact Rengoku had with his final stand. That's like where when you watch that moment, like when he saw his mom and when she said you did a good job, I ain't gonna hold you, that was hard. Like that hit. Now Levi is Levi, so it's like almost you don't even have to. It's almost semi-moderate here when it comes to word because you know he flexing. Like it's like
Yeah.
like when he had a conversation with Erwin, like yo, just get me near that 8 and it's over with. I put that on everything I love, but here's the thing though, if he was just talking about Levi winning, he did mop Zeke, but he ain't finished the job, Quan. Like he ain't finishing. So
Well, neither did Rengoku, so
that's where. So if neither one finished the job, it's like you know, like now all they really did was save the people in that instance. Like you had to put down this op and prevent this op from doing any more damage. Like when you consider the fact that after Akaza left, Mugen slapped him. He said, well, "What you did? You murked the hospital and you ain't killed nobody on that train." Akaza was like, well, in my defense, he was holding me off until the sun came up. So if I had to go, no. Let me shut that down. It's Levi. I tried to fight for Rengoku, but it's Levi.
yeah,
He pulled him out of the beat. He pulled him out of the Titan. He ripped him out and said, hey, "You got to
put the blade in his mouth."
Like no, Levi was bro. He was like, I can't see. And then in that moment, Reiner, he had a flashback to Reiner. Hey, yo, watch out for Levi. Who? Captain Levi. Watch out for him. I'm telling you, watch out for him.
He said, watch out for one soldier? Yes.
We're Titan.
We're Titan. And he a Titan killer. Be careful.
We're Titan.
Tell Zeke, in that setting, Reiner telling Zeke to be careful, like, because it's implied that like they both got smacked up by the Beast Titan. Now, to me, that don't really make much sense because Barthold should have been, the Colossal Titan should have been virtually unstoppable. I don't know how the Beast Titan whacks him, but
I think it was only Reiner.
Well, I mean, if it was only Reiner, Reiner literally looked Zeke in his face and was like, "Yo, Levi is not to be played with." What you mean? If you slip around, he gonna put you 6 feet under. Me? Yes.
Get the
and what makes that crazy is because from Zeke's perspective, he like, "Hey, yo, Reiner, I just smacked you up. Like, you know what I get into. Like, it's not enough for Levi. It's just not enough." He's like, "Well, what if he ain't got no nothing use the gear off of? Is Titans around?" "Well, yeah, I brought a whole army." He got something he could use the gear on. Wait, huh? Yep. No, Levi got it. Levi got it, and it's close, but it's not close.
Yeah,
and I like
Levi name ring bells in this universe.
Yeah, Zeke running from me.
That nigga blew himself up.
Zeke was in the woods trying to escape, bro. Sending other Titans his way. Like, hey, yo, so picture that. You had the Titans.
Hold on. These two of my favorite scenes.
Okay, this one's actually really good. This one's actually really good.
Like killer.
These are two of my favorite scenes, bro.
Yeah, these ones are good.
They were fire. These last two, who put this list together?
Damn.
Um,
Damn.
um,
The reason why the Killer shit is fire. The reason why the Killer
no,
shit is.
Killer shit was fire. Killer shit was fire. So which one you going with, D? You let me know.
I'm trying to talk it through real quick. The reason why the Killer was shit fire to me is because you see everybody else doing their 1v1s and shit, and they doing all this goofy shit. They trying to get the points, to get the hours, to get the 100 likes or whatever. Killer walked up there. He said his name was Johannes the Dissector or something like that. He said he killed 1,000 people, killed babies and women and shit. Killer walked up with his hands in his pockets, snatched that nigga heart, turned around, had it in his claw. And he said, "It's my heart, give it back." Then he fell over with his hand out. He placed his heart right in his hand, bro. Nigga died on the spot. It's so fucking.
That saucy. Quan, you tell me what you feel, Quan, because Quan, you watched Naruto up to that point, right?
Yeah, I played the game and I watched this fight in the anime. And this part was incredible.
How you feel about that?
So my thing is, I think I might personally go with the Itachi one, just because, like, it is Itachi, and it's like I'm on the premise where I'm like, all right, so like if I'm following Sasuke's point of view, I'm like, all right, he gonna get this thing, he gonna get this nigga, and that was like the greatest troll of all time. It's the biggest troll.
Yeah, I would be remiss if I didn't mention immediately, because I seen this a hell of times too, where people would add the fact that, well, immediately afterwards he got stabbed by Sasuke in the chair, and they had a conversation, and then come to find out it was all Genjutsu. I'm not gonna lie to you, when I first saw it, both instances, Killer Jones was fire. But then I ain't gonna lie to you, when he pointed to the chair and he was still sitting in there with the arms to the jacket,
you got the arm out the sleeve. Oh my god, bro!
It was the exact opposite of like a jump scare, bro. Like it was an aura scare.
You see more like really love Itachi. Like that scene with it's how it's like it's similar to Surya. I ain't gonna say no names, but Player One, like the vibes I was getting with somebody drawing that, because what that was saucy. What that was saucy, unbelievably saucy.
It was so far because, bro, they did a whole exchange. It was exchanging blows, the shuriken, and this, that, and the third. Sasuke stabbed him in the air, landed on the ground. And then what the thing Itachi does is he like pokes Sasuke on the forehead when they was like kids and shit. But they subverted expectation by doing that initially and then having him point to the left. And then you just see Itachi sitting in the chair. That's so hard, bro.
It's
so
like
hard, bro.
That's basically what he said. You're still far away from where you need to be. And when you find out like the truth behind that fight, like he was just aura farming. Like that's all that was, because he didn't. There was no need to do what he did in that moment.
Bro, I mean, I fuck with you, Killua. That's a good moment, but Itachi, you in this shit. That scene is hard, bro. That scene is so tough.
Like unbelievable. Like so that's 3 in favor of that.
Bro, what? This motherfucker's outfits versus Sasuke walking down Danzo. I ain't gonna lie, Piccolo do be aura farming, bro.
Piccolo do be aura farming with the cape, but it ain't. I mean, I remember vaguely when Dean first saw that on Vizio, right? Where he was laughing maniacally because he thought it was funny that he was walking down with Danzo.
He was walking in the back with like, and he had Sasuke like, Danzo stumbling and tumbling and shit. It's hilarious.
Like when people and scrambling. That's basically what that was. I would say I would have to go Sasuke. I don't think no shade to Piccolo though. No shade to Piccolo, but I don't think Sasuke. I think Sasuke moment was has a little more weight to it. I say his moment has a little more weight to it. Respect.
Aura always get a bonus when the Aura farmer is a victor, and Piccolo always does this shit in the beginning and then get put on his ass. by the end.
Yeah, almost every fight too. Like in every movie, everywhere you see Piccolo, he's probably losing.
He always posted up with some tall, pointy building or some shit. Then...
yeah, like I ain't read, he did that shit in the Broly movie. It was like you forgot what he did afterwards because the mopping was that like crazy.
But in his defense though, 9 times out of 10,
ball.
Yeah. Though, like everybody getting mopped though, like by the big bad, like whoever the villain is, they mopping the whole competition.
So why he trying to aura farm? Like help! Like you over there, he deflects the key blast, and then the camera pans, and he got his arms crossed. Like what are you doing, bro?
It like next shot, he getting used as a soccer ball.
Nah, that was crazy. That was crazy. Bro. I would, yeah, definitely go Sasuke on that one.
In the original Broly movie, who did like Broly like kick like? What the Piccolo?
Piccolo.
It was Piccolo.
Yeah. Like Vegeta's on the other side of the planet. Piccolo got kicked. Piccolo like, yo, what you doing over here?
It's like I done took I'm out of aura the farm, nigga. It's your turn.
Vegeta like, yo, that's the legendary Super Saiyan. Like, we just gotta go ahead about our business. Like, we gotta go find an escape hatch. He's like, nah, he gonna kill everybody if you don't fight him. Then he got back into the mix and got pummeled again. That was just crazy. That was crazy. Piccolo, I rock with Piccolo. Love when he took care of Gohan, but it ain't enough.
W step dad, but we choosing Sasuke, man. W step pop. Lelouch's plan comes through for Isagi's final goal. I stopped watching Blue Lock. Can't even vote on that.
And, I heard the second season was Roger.
Yeah, they said that shit was record of Ragnarok.
When you find out, not for nothing though, when you find out what Lelouch's plan was and see it executed, it was fire. But I don't know if it's more hype than the goal though. But I didn't see the goal, so I can't comment on it. I saw Lelouch final. I saw that play pan out the way it did.
Alright, so Lelouch's plan wins by default. Sorry, Isagi. Maybe next time, my boy. Naruto evolves to Pain or Goku Super Saiyan?
But
I mean, come on now. One of these made history.
Yeah, I was just about to say the history behind it. You got like, listen, it was hype when he pulled up. It was undoubted when he pulled up.
He pulled up, and you gotta take it to the context of the scene. It showed the new drip with the scroll. Then they showed him on top of the toad, zoomed out on top. It showed him zoomed out with him on top of a toad, zoomed out again. He on top of a bigger toad. Come on.
He said you won't away with this.
Yeah, I'm about to say, and you know what's even funnier with this? Naruto did the same thing as Goku, and like it didn't work out the same way as Goku in that fight. Like,
well, I mean, yeah. If we doing just straight up war, like Goku, listen, they both pulled up, and like Naruto was on the like ropes, like substantially so, and where
his girl got killed, he turned up, and like. Granted, that episode was great, but like Goku wasn't.
It's really unfair though, because just as far as transformation goes, I don't think nothing is more iconic than the Super Saiyan. Like I don't think.
But this not iconic. This is an aura.
Yeah, but here's the thing: the reason it was iconic is because of the aura exuded in the Super Saiyan.
Man.
Like when you go, yeah, I tried to go Super Saiyan younger.
I did too, nigga. I try to do a Rasengan as a kid too, nigga. Don't get that fucked up.
I try to attempt the Rasengan just like you do a Kamehameha, but
okay, I tried. Nigga, I also did the hand signs, nigga. So what's up? Fireball Jutsu hand signs, nigga.
We both also played the games. Let's not forget that.
I think they both had mad aura in this moment, but
I'm going Naruto, bro.
He said he going Naruto. I love it. I like it if you love it, but
I mean, call me a Naruto, but.
It's just like Super Saiyan is like it's too like
it's iconic, but like it's aura. Like if you had like the
Ayo Dean
insert yourself into the scene.
Why Frieza bodied the whole Saiyan race because he was scared of what he saw in Goku. Right there, this moment, this is what he was trying to prevent by killing all the Saiyan. This is why Bardock died laughing. He saw this moment. He saw this. He was like,
that's besides the point, nigga. This is aura, nigga.
Yeah, that does give context, but it is kind of besides the point.
I would go Goku. I love Naruto, but I'm gonna go Goku in this one because in that moment.
He put up with the new drip and the village destroyed, and his hands crossed in the sage mode. Nigga, like, what's up? Come on, bro. Y'all niggas tripping.
That's when that sound effect became popular.
This nigga going off a legacy feats, man. This nigga going off a legacy feats, bro. So,
it's like, to me, that's like Woot dropping 100 in the game, right? And you like, well, listen, that might be historical, but like he ain't give me the feel of bang, bang, the block by name. It's like, oh, bro, he dropped 100 though. Like we could say that it wasn't. We don't get the vibes from it, like just from a nostalgia element though.
Hey man, shout out to the Naruto fans. I try to hold it down, but you know what I'm saying. Dragon Ball is the Godfather. You know what I'm saying.
This is low key in the beginning why Golden Frieza got the edge over Ayano Koji. If I'm gonna be honest with you, this also semi nostalgia factor to it.
So you gonna legacy there?
I would say not necessarily legacy. I would say impact, right?
This is like not the Impact tournament. This is Aura, nigga.
But I feel like that's hand in hand. Like,
nah, bro. The Aura is. Let me show these two scenes to random people who never seen either scene before. Which one they think is like more hype? Which one they think is like more? You know what I'm saying? If you think the initial transformation is fire and everything, but like, I mean, I ain't gonna disrespect Dragon Ball.
I ain't gonna hold you though. If we just going based off them showing up when they did how the scene played out, I would say it's very close. But I would still lean Goku though. I would still lean Goku.
That's cool. That's fine. That's fair. Calling Goku too, right?
Yeah.
I bet. Sidor, Toji Body Soul, and Wizard King Dog Walking Lead Elf.
That's fire! I watched both. That was fire. You was saucing your time. Yeah, that was.
You know what's crazy? I didn't even watch Black Clover, but I did see this fight.
That fight was saucy. Did you watch both, or you only watch JJK?
I watched both, but I don't remember this. I used to watch Black Clover like before I went to bed. So I used to watch like 6-7 episodes every night. And after, I don't know if this is before or after, but Black Clover it's ass.
Yeah.
Listen, no one listened to me when I said this just fairy tale next door, bro.
Now, here's the thing about Black Clover, though, right? Here's the thing. They had some banger fights. And this was one of them. Like when he was dog walking the elk, that fight that they had. If this is the fight that I'm thinking, that shit was spicy, dude. It was like he was like, what is it? He was like, let's see what's better, the light magic or the time magic.
Bro, when bro flexed them books, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, it was a coverless book. But it was just.
But didn't he get turned into a kid or something like that?
Well, that happened way later down the road.
Oh,
like in this fight, this is them boxing, and he was like the time king, the wizard king was like, I'm really him. Like you right now you possessing my little homie body to fight me, so I really don't wanna do you filthy, but I'm really one of those. Like it was fire. It was fire all across the board, all the way around.
So what you
like it was. But the Toji joint was fire too. Like the Toji, you know the problem? Toji had a moment where he
was walking living aura.
Hey, all he was doing was aura farming. Like he hopped in the domain and beat hot wops the crab. Like it was like it's over for it. He walked, and then when he came out, he was giving Mega Meter work. Went on this. Listen, the medium joint, the old hag.
Oh, Granny.
Granny that was summoning Toji. It's like it'll kill all the sorcerers. When Toji broke the spell and came up, he said, "Does that include you?" The moment he took more shiesty off, like he took more shiesty off, and then he walked. The animation, what they did in the animation, like they had Toji do one step. He took a step. And before he completed this step, he teleported over to the granny and said, "You said kill all sorcerers, right?" Then all you see was the beads he was wearing covered in blood. It was when I say Toji was a farmer.
Nah, when he went to that beach and whipped the crab ass, it was like
That shit was,
it
bro. Listen. The manga was an entirely different experience, but this moment in particular, when he was fighting that big ass snake ball, and I turned the page and it was a blicky on my in my face. I was like, I felt it my knees. I was like,
Toji, I ain't gonna hold you. Nobody get more mileage out of a character than JJK does Toji, because Toji doesn't even have that many scenes, but in the scenes you see Toji in, it's always aura farming.
Nah, he went to the Mai, took her weapons and started sharpening them bitches. He smashed that shit from like, give me that bit, and started sharpening them bitches, bro.
He was tagging the lobsters, like he was whipping the lot. Like, you in his can't fathom being he was in the domain smoking me. Was in the domain, in your domain getting packed up is crazy.
With ease, it wasn't even no contest.
Give me Toji, man. I don't like doing this to the Wizard King. Did anybody remember that fight with the elf? It was fire. Like he was hitting. He was like, yeah, you can't touch me, bro. Not with the time magic. I'm over here. He's like, well, he hit him. He stabbed him. And he reversed time on the room, and he was like, "Yeah, you can't. There's like no win condition for you in this fight, bro. Other than the fact that you fighting me in my little homie body." It was fire, but the Toji, I got go Toji. Like he was drawn. Like Toji, like come on, stop, give me Toji.
Toji wins it. Why would I run? What enemy is that?
Oh, that's the Permanence of Imminent. It's I forget what it's called. It's like some type of isekai genre, if I remember correctly.
Oh, the smartphone genre.
Well, no, I think that's a he a edgelord isekai type nigga, but
and then we have Mikasa
he got a harem of biddies, and it's a bunch of shit we'll be doing. I heard of it, I just never watched it. Like there was like a period where it's like if I'm gonna watch something, like I gotta like you gotta give me the summary of it, and they gotta like intrigue me. I don't feel like just watching anything. So, but I heard it was okay. It can't compare. I don't give a fuck about the moment on the left. It can't compare to the moment on the right. I don't care.
Yeah.
Well, easy pick. That's a default win. Ooh. Ooh. Gojo spinning on Toji versus Toji arrived through Megumi's domain.
I feel like
we just talking about that part.
I mean, but I think there's a little bit of a distinction in like we was just talking about it, but I think the moment of Toji coming back being summoned, like the totality of it was way more lit. I think Gojo spinning the block was crazy though. Like it was kind of crazy. And it happened on Toji. Although when Toji broke through the fucking domain, it was so weird because they was trying to escape that. It's like, we gotta get out of here. We're gonna die in here. Toji just came out. I just about to catch him. Finally, I found somebody worthy. I'm the honored one versus Hot Red Lobster Box. I'm not just on the strength, just the moment of Toji breaking through. I think Gojo spinning the block on Toji was more spicy than Toji breaking through the domain. Now, I prefer everything after Toji did in the domain as opposed to Gojo packing up Toji, but
yeah, for me, I'm going Toji again.
Toji got it. Toji.
What you pick, Con?
Toji, of course.
Although in the sub, though, if you watch it sub, Gojo's voice actor was going crazy. Like when he pulled up, Toji said, "It's just getting started." Gojo looked at like maybe like he was higher than the motherfucker talking to me. But
yeah, the Gojo moment was cool. I mean, not cool. It was more than cool. It was great, but like,
give me Toji.
he like the walking embodiment of aura. No glaze.
That's
no
what I'm
glaze.
saying. Like,
No glaze.
It's not glazed though. It's just true. Like it's just true that he be
I-
oil farming. Now I watched both scenes, so this this was crazy. Both scenes was crazy. Zoro shit was crazier.
yeah.
Zoro shit was just crazier. Like the way that scene unfolded. Now I was hyped in the scene on the left because, like, wait, did y'all watch Villain Saga? Both of y'all?
Nah, I haven't seen it.
I
You
have
ain't
not.
seen it? I'm recommending it. Go ahead and tackle that.
It's been on my watch list for so long, bro. I just haven't watched it.
Right, it's a dope show. It's a really dope show. Vikings, Thorfinn. It's dope.
Yeah, I hear it's a lot. It's a lot of war in there.
It's the way that show goes is really. It's a lot. It's heavy. It's a lot and it's heavy.
What made me not watch it was I heard the dad got killed by Bull and then he became Bull like protege. Like, what the fuck are you doing, man?
They gave you the wrong. Whoever just summarized it that way did you a disservice.
Who was doing it? They said they had like a Vinland Saga agenda, so they just trying to shit on it. But
They lied. They lied something crazy. That's not.
All they had to do was call it Farmland Saga then.
Well, no. Just to give you a brief summary overview, Dean. All that to be said, he was Zoro in this moment.
okay, Zoro it is. Did that end my Zoro scene? And this is would you like to see Susanoo clones?
Oh my god, come on.
Oh, that
man.
Zoro scene was so crispy though. The Zoro scene was so crispy, but it's Madara, so GG.
You see what I'm saying? Like, that's like one of the most powerful questions in anime history.
It was.
Like,
Yeah,
it's in the exact same scene as what father would abandon his children?
that was good. Yeah, what father needs a reason to protect his children? When he asked that question, I'm like, yo, we justified in calling him dead. Like we justified. I didn't want to call him dead, but now we justified.
I've seen the Zoro scene before, like a clip on Twitter.
It was fire. It was
Crispy.
definitely saucy, but it's Madara.
Yeah, what you going, Quan?
Obviously, Madara. That his words had so much aura coming out of it.
I am you.
Killer was just sheer aura farming in this moment. Sheer aura farming in this moment. And he had no business standing on the back of the. You have a ride, and you're not going to use the ride. We just gonna stand looking cool.
And he could run faster than the horse. He just owned it for no reason. Like, he just doing it.
Just
That is a bored ass kid.
that Mahito moment was crazy though. Like in JJK, that was like actually legit crazy. Like it was fire.
What moment was that?
Yeah.
That's when he touched Sukuna Soul?
No, that's
No.
oh, remember when, what's his name ran down on him
Yeah.
when he fought
Yuji, the final time? The
Well-
final fight?
yeah, when he fought fucking damn, how Yuji Yuji. He fought Yuji and Toto. Remember?
I'm gonna keep
When
it.
it was
I'm
double.
gonna keep it the beam, bro. Mahito as a villain, I don't fuck with him. He don't move.
I don't fuck
I
with him.
I used to, but the very moment he turned tail, I was like, nah. I took the poster off the
I
wall.
didn't like Mahito, but this moment was for, if anything, was for Yuji, and I thought he was flexing on him.
Yeah, but like for me, Mahito is like somebody I don't take serious, and you flexing on somebody like flexing on the kid. Like, okay, like you supposed to be this nigga. Like,
Yeah, well, hold up, because before that though, he had transformed and he was putting hands and feet on people. So I gotta give him.
And then
I got some like man, like it wasn't like it wasn't negligible in that like he's sweet. I don't think Mahito was sweet. I don't like him. I don't fuck with him, but I don't think he was sweet. So
and like normally people say you're not supposed to like a villain. If you don't like a villain, it's a good thing. Like I don't know, like I generally don't like him as a villain. Like, not as a character, I don't like his character.
he said I don't like him at all. I hate the how it go, Dan. I hate
I feel like I'm hearing somebody talk about Homelander.
It's like certain characters like you're not supposed to like, and it's cool. Like I just like I don't like him in a different way. Like as a character, he's annoying. Like he don't. I don't know, bro.
I just think in that moment it was a callback because when Yuji was down, like when after he hit body Nobara, Yuji hit rock bottom. He was like, "Yeah, oh you mad? But I'm styling on you." And then after he killed when Yuji was depressed, he had hit him with one of them like this. You me and I'm you. And then when Yuji did the callback to it, he said facts. Now it was over for you. Now I'm about to put you on team. I was rocking with Yuji. For me, it was more about Yuji than it was Mahito in that moment. Like I'm rocking with Yuji.
But then he didn't even finish him though. Getsu did.
Well, yeah. But that's because he ran. Because Mahito ran. He did. Like he ran off on the plug. Like, Yuji had him down in the Sasuke Danzo angle, and then Ghetto pulled up. So that was kind of like corny for you. Yuji ain't get to like put him out his misery. That was corny, but. I rock with Yuji here. I think this was a moment for him, and I think he was standing on.
Yeah, this ain't even a contest, honestly. Like,
come on, bro.
He said, "I hate Naito so much." Yuji, I ain't even. You did what you were supposed to, but I'm going my man Skipper. I gotta give it to Yuji though. I got to.
Tanjiro first Hinokami Kagura versus Escalade Crash Out. All right, it's another villain saga.
Okay, so this is what I was talking about earlier. This is where Escalade, unironically, Bull threatens the king, threatens his hometown. And Escalade had to make a decision right there. Now, he been a pirate his whole joint. Now, he don't even like pirates. Like, he do the troll shit. He do the piracy angle because he don't like pirates. And so his objective is to hold them niggas over, too. But in this moment, he has to make a decision. Like, do I prioritize the well-being of my, like, you mean, like my people's, my way of life, or do I plot for the future and get rid of the boy right now? And he was like, I'm willing to make that sacrifice. And he put hands and feet on people in this one. So, but the Demon Slayer John, is that where he fought the bull? The Spider Ball?
Season 1, I imagine.
This is when he fought the Spider Ball. The Spider Ball joint was crazy. Up until the fact that the Spider Ball said, I disconnected my own helmet. So.
Yeah, yo, that was so fucking funny.
I would, if Tanjiro had connected and like sliced Bull head off, I would have gave it to him.
That's a great
but I would probably take the Escalade joint right here. But I thought this moment was hype. See, this is why I be talking about like the moment and the impact, because this moment had people talking about, yo, Demon Slayer, the best anime they ever seen.
Oh yeah.
Like it was.
Hear from the people. It's anime of a decade.
But we just going moment for moment though. Like Escalade in this moment also. But Tanjiro, I fuck with Tanjiro. So.
It's you seen both. You got this on you, Jay.
I'll go Tanjiro. Give me Tanjiro.
Alright. I also go Tanjiro. Him versus Akaza entrance
him.
combo.
Him. Pure King Bradley, stop it. Hey yo, did you watch Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, right?
I watched the first like 16 episodes.
Oh no! Oh, so I would be spoiling if I explained why Pure King Bradley be up there. All right, I'll leave it alone.
I watched the original Full Metal Alchemist all the way through, but it's like incomplete or some shit. Or it's like
Pure King Bradley, and it's not debatable. Okay. Anybody that watch Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood understands why Pure King Bradley got to be put up there. So it's Pure King, and I'm afraid if they keep doing the rankings, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to say so because once we have to explain why he's up there, like, but continue. That's or X1 because to me that's not debatable. It got to be Pure King Bradley.
I think how you feel about that?
I'm gonna be honest. They went Demon Slayer back to back. Uh, I gotta go with King Bradley. Just off the premise. I don't think we ever talked about this before, but I'm not really rocking with Demon Slayer.
Mm.
Ain't rocking with Demon Slayer. I ain't mad at it, but
yeah, I understand.
for sure, King Bradley is like I can't say the things I want to say about him. So
Ooh.
they gave
Is that the old Hunter x Hunter?
Nah, that's when he was looking at Crollo and Neon from the security camera. That's when he put the frames. He put the frames down and saw him chop her in one frame.
Hand movement on one frame out of a 30 frame per second camera.
That was great.
Full recorded. He saw him move on one frame from the thing. But it's Killua. It's not debatable either. It's Killua. I like what Crollo was doing here, but
damn. This scene with Killua when he said come after
said touch my little man, touch anybody, touch anybody again, and it's over. Like now, then you gotta understand that threat was predicated on doing things outside the fight. Killua said, "Yo, we could do regular boxing, like we could, but we gotta be regulated matches. But do anything chicanery outside of that, I'm putting you in the coffin."
Oh, he said if you move, you die. You use aura, you die. You do this, you die. You do that, you die. He said, blink twice if you understand.
We'll blink twice, hella slow. He's like, well, all right, we listening then. Good. It's the Killua situation. But I like what Crollo's mission here was fire, but like
it's hate to wreak havoc. That's what Crollo said before he started the Requiem for Uwu again.
If we talking the whole Requiem, then we gotta go Crollo because he was saucy that whole joint.
That's what I'm taking into account. If it's just a chop, then I would go Killua. But if it's the whole thing, what you thinking, Quan?
I'm leaning more on you move, you die.
Okay.
That was cool. He said, yo, he called his mans immediately afterwards after he got out of town. He said, yo, I gotta move. Why? Because young blood had the eyes of a killer. I don't even want to play with that. I wouldn't play with that if I was you either.
That nigga skip town, bro.
I don't want no smoke with that man.
You know, mid diffing a captain versus Minato. I'm not even going to discuss this next question.
Yeah, we're not even going to have that conversation.
Crazy is I watched that fight too. Crazy is I watched that fight, but it wasn't.
Sasuke killing Karen or Eren dropping the walls.
Stop. Rumbling all day.
Yeah.
Are we serious?
The sword world. Stop. The rumbling. Anything rumbling related is gonna be GG for a lot of order points. Come on, stop.
I will say the Sasuke. Just give some praise to the Sasuke moment. He told.
No, Sasuke was solid in this. So was mid different the other captain, but it didn't matter, did it?
Yeah, but Black Clover is a mid. As a whole show.
The only thing is about that fight, it was a dope fight. That's what I say. Black Clover had some dope fights. That's why I give him
Black
that.
Clover fights is just I'm shooting green beams, you shooting blue beams. Who wins? That's all.
Well, because I'm the protagonist, I got a beam canceling sword.
Well, no, you gotta watch those. Okay, I would say if you hate Black Clover, at least watch that fight. In the time with
so that fight is not blue beam versus red beams.
Nah, it was some beam struggles in it. It's always gonna be some beam struggles, but it was way that fight was moving. Like, Bull, his ability was like you remember how like Sai could turn his paintings into like Bull was painting his ass off, and every time he painted something, it became something that was boxing on his behalf, and how he was turning his paints into like actual structures that could box with. It was dope. It wasn't just a beam struggle. But
hey, I mean, Harry Potter's wrist was
because it was Minato. Like I don't like it. Minato is one of another order farmer where like if you see him, like
I watched the Black Clover fight, right? It was one of those fire people of that family with the fire powers, and they got their fire magic. And as I'm watching the fight, it just became a red beam. Like it wasn't fire anymore. I'm like, what am I watching, bro? It's a
Yeah,
light
that
show,
Blues
bro.
Brothers. He said, "Listen, say you got to read Kamehameha and end it."
I haven't seen the left one. Bakugo.
I haven't seen the left
Oh, the
one.
left one is good. I'm going left. I'm
All
going
right, so you
left.
decide then. Okay, he went left with it. I mean, I ain't seen the left.
It's not even a conversation. That shit
Was that a
got
movie?
me pretty.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
that
on
has
the
to be
movie. Like he got
That canon?
it was temporary. Cause the Deku just he did some shit where like he got like some of Deku's blood and like he temporarily had like one for all and like they both like one for all the main villain and it was just cool as shit watching Bakugo's like explosions go crazy. I was like,
I mean, that's on Klein. He this the one where he got both the information, so we gotta go with him.
Yeah, I seen the Dabi reveal, and that shit was crazy. I was watching My
crazy.
Hero, bro, and after that, like I said, after that All Might All For One fight, it went downhill, but it started picking up with the Dabi reveal. I was like, okay. Then he got packed up, and I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's going though.
yeah. Cause Jay still talk about that gun crash out to this day.
No, give me the Golden John though. That was fire though. Pito was fire though, but give me Gong. By virtue of the fact that Gong moment happened on Pito, so it's like, yo, I gotta go.
Is this
He
wait?
said, hey, yo, he said, Killua, I'm the one asking questions.
He howled his man's.
He became Simba with aura.
So this moment isn't the transformation. It's just him sitting there. Right?
Yeah, it's
He
just
was
when he
in
was
the crash out, he was fired. When he told Pito, hey, yo, next time you delay, show you on the ground getting clapped. And Pito said, I got you. I promise that won't happen no more. Pito got mad at Poof.
Hunter just got it's the tone and the direction, bro. It's top tier, bro.
Yo, Pito looked at Poof like, hey, yo, why are you playing? You know he's not playing with us. This was both was saucy.
Oh, yeah, okay. I saw the Mustang crash out too.
If that was on, if that's what I think it's on, give me Mustang. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. And I love Attack on Titan, but if that's the scene I'm thinking about, that was saucy.
It is. I can tell from these games.
Now, I love not waiting though, like not waiting for the transformation to come. Like, who says I gotta wait? But give me Mustang, Roy Mustang. That was fire. That was literally.
Jaren versus the Itachi scene.
Give me Itachi. Give me
Come
Itachi.
He said, "Oh, brother."
He got negative aura. Like when he said, "My man, about evil doers."
What's this on the left?
Noblesse. I ain't gonna hold you. The Noblesse anime didn't do it for me. So I heard it was fire on a what's the name?
Yeah. I was told to really watch that, John, because like the before it became a series, like the OVA was actually really good.
That's what I was told too, but I don't even remember it. By virtue of that, I gotta go Aaron and I'm a Jaegerist. My soldiers right. That moment when this was fire, but I love Killua, but the Sukuna Maharaja joint, that
was art. That was art.
Give me the Maharaja Sukuna. Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah, that's kind of evil. That's like dark.
The way they got the text set up, like watching El die her.
It's light, but that's a dark scene. Like when I originally watched Death Note, I was laughing. I'm like, but as the older I got, the more I'm like, yo, that was really gruesome. Like, nigga was over the body. Then he switched up. It's gonna be us. Knowing that it was just gonna be like. That was crazy. Cool. That's how he said it. But that's what versus.
Come on now.
Oh nah. The lead dropping weights was crazy.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think
this is extremely close. I'm not gonna hold you.
I'm going Neto versus Merwin, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like I want to go Neto versus Merwin because just on the like. If it's the whole fight, I gotta go Neto versus Miriam.
It was the build up to it and everything. Like they're just saying the fight as a whole.
It's universal though. Like everybody remember that. Like when Lee dropped the weights, it was like, yo.
I think that fight is. I think him dropping the weights is kind of becoming like overrated these days, bro. I feel like a lot of people like glaze original Naruto and glaze that fight and glaze that moment, which is it's a crazy moment, obviously. But like people be talking about it like it's like that fight solos all of Shippuden. And I'm like, what are y'all talking about?
Whoever said that is the same nigga that said Toy was X-Clan protege. Whoever said that, but Kakakori.
This one a toughie for me. I'm not gonna lie.
You know what made that? He said he going Vegeta, but my only thing is what made that? Huh?
I said they spelled it wrong.
Oh,
they did.
No, not Vegeta.
But the Majin Vegeta angle. Here's my only problem with the Majin Vegeta angle. Goku was stronger than this nigga. Like, in my heart of hearts, everything panned out the way it did because Goku was just being humble. Like, if Goku just had one Super Saiyan 3 on Vegeta, why it was Majin Vegeta, the whole shit would have been in shambles. Like, Vegeta whole thing was...
You know what's funny, Jay? In Dragon Ball Spark and Zero, during this fight, you can go Super Saiyan 3. And Vegeta just crashes out and says, you better be ready to kill me for this.
Like, in my heart of hearts, because I thought it was fire when he broke free of Bobby's control. He's like, nigga, I ain't the boy and them. That thing, it was like overshadowed by Buu. Because the moment Majin Buu hit the scene, it was like he made, and then you blew yourself up for nothing. Like it was nasty. Vegeta was on a terrible arc on that joint.
Where we going?
I'm probably going light. Cool Kakakuri. Like that.
I'm gonna be honest, just because it was as planned. Just because it was as planned, it made niggas look back on everything.
He had a watch with a scrap paper. He had a watch with a piece of the scrap paper of the Death Note embedded in the watch. So when he grabbed the Death Note and got his memories back, he pulled the watch on the lever on the watch, knowing that he would wear the watch months before, and then wrote the boy name down so he can become the new owner. That moment, how that all unfolded, give me like, yeah.
First Crash Out versus Guts 1v100.
Come on now, like it's a gorilla versus 100 other fucking minions.
I'm gonna have to lean on Quan on this one. I don't know if I watched that Asta moment in the Guts, the Berserk, the shit I seen in the anime. I don't think it ever encapsulated what was put in the manga. So I would lean towards Quan, his take on this.
Yeah, it's Guts, bro.
Mika Me introduction versus Zero reveal.
Well, I ain't gonna hold you. He was losing aura when he got revealed as Zero. He was losing mad aura. Like they was calling him out on crazy. Although I hated that scene because I hated all the characters that was involved in it. Like they made it seem like him being the Prince of Britannia and his being the rebel group, like as if it undermined anything that he did up until that moment. Like all of his niggas was switching up on it. It was unbelievable. So I would probably go to Mika Me, but I ain't really like Mika Me either. But
I gotta lean on you with this one. I don't know.
Yeah, I thought that was definitely until I realized I was like, that's not light.
It's like asking me like, yo, would you prefer do you want to drink Pledge or Windex? Like I ain't crazy about either. Like I don't want to drink either.
Light Final Crash Out versus Crollo Dance. So this
Crollo Dance. I would go Crollo Dance because it was positive. Like not positive, but he was actually flexing in the moment. Light
was that's not aura, bro. That's not aura.
He lost mad aura near the end of that too, because he was like after he got shot a couple times, he was like, "Hey, what you doing, nigga? Why you ain't looking out for your problem?"
This nigga was like getting pulled into the Among Us call out and was just like, he wasn't acting right.
I'm not gonna hold you. Ultra Instinct shut down the internet.
It did.
it shut down the internet. But the Gojo versus when Toji packed up Gojo, I was in my chair shocked because it was a prequel shit. Like it was like, hey yo, something how this ends can't be how it ends. But me watching it on screen dramatically changed how I looked at Gojo. Like before this moment, I thought Gojo was virtually untouchable. Then Toji told me he not. Like he just backed him up. Like
Touched you.
Then he said the one thing I always say during after beating niggas in Street Fighter, like I still got it. Like what?
I still got it. I ain't gonna hold you there. I'm leaning Toji on that one. I ain't gonna lie to you. As Generation was Ultra Instinct was, there was just one of a many transformations Goku had. Goku had. When Gojo got packed up, I didn't think it felt like a J character losing, but in a way that it made sense. He was on the ground leaking, like he had tilted with the beetle on his helmet. Like it was like, yeah, he looked dead. So give me Toji on that one.
Yeah, flies on his face.
I second that.
Same. Sasuke and Kakashi arrive to the Chunin exams, or Sukuna, whatever that is. 15
What's
fingers awakened.
I think if that's what I think it is, bro.
Wait, what's Sukuna moment when he had the 15 finger awakening?
Yeah, we cut the girl head
Both
off.
moments he was dope. I want to hear what y'all say if y'all saw both, because I'm not really.
Damn.
Both moments are solid, but I'm not like.
The 15 fingers when the volcano boy put the joint in his mouth, and then he cut the girl head off. He told him to bow and shit, and then she just had to take a picture of him because that her head off. And then, I mean, it's a dope moment.
I got you.
Especially if we're not accounting everything afterwards. If it's just the awakening part.
I got you.
Kakashi and Sasuke rival. It was drippy. They had a nice.
And pulling up late always add a modicum of war.
So what you saying is they pulled a Piccolo.
They did pull.
Yeah, it was definitely pulled the. There was aura farming when they pulled up, definitely. And then he stood on business with the guard fight immediately afterwards. So I'll go Sasuke.
I'll probably go Sasuke too.
I'm going Sukuna.
I mean, it's close to me. It's close.
Yeah, it's really close.
I think what Sukuna did was more like individually what he did. If it incorporates the head slice, to me that was it, but it's up to y'all though.
It's two on one. So
He probably got some more moments in here. Shout out to Sukuna. Metal interest versus I said advanced. God damn it, that's one.
Oh nah, this one a little hard for me, bro. This one a little difficult for me.
This is.
Ain't this my soldier's rage though?
No. That's not it. This is when this season.
This not?
2. No, this is season. End of season 2.
Oh, when the ship when they got discombobulated with the objective when they was trying to capture
The coordinate.
I figured out who the leak was, and once the formation started getting broken, I think I remember what scene this was. I ain't gonna hold you. That was aura farming though. He was levitating.
This is the scene where they're trying to the beast, the armor titan, is trying to escape with Eren, and then they all like get into a fight over the coordinate, and then Levi telling everybody to advance, so he got his arm bit off. And as he's getting dragged away, he says, "I said advance, damn it!" It's a cool
that
moment.
was hard.
It's a cool moment.
That was hard.
It's a cool moment. I'm going nuts road though.
Yeah,
and then he had people like Pito.
He had the whole White House looking at him, dog.
He said wrong move to Pito.
That was spicy.
Kid Guard introduction versus this scene. This is season 4.
It's Levi. Respectfully,
Okay, let's
I can't. I'm about to say I don't know if it got to be broken down or. Hey yo, no, this is not. This is.
This is hilarious, bro. This is hilarious. Because I already know, hearing from Jay, the Sasuke one not saucy because like,
Well, no, the Sasuke one is saucy. It's just what happens on the left is like the season finale of the episode. And if that incorporates the entirety of that conversation where he told him you bit on the tiger's tail on the top, my little young boy was going to tote that out. And then when he blew up, yo, nah, listen, if it depends on what scene that is. If that's just Muzan walking up, give me Sasuke. Because Muzan was walking up like Mike, but
he walked up with slow motion and shit with the fucking camera angles and he had the drone footage and shit.
I do remember that.
I'm not crazy about Muzan.
I'm going Sasuke though. This nigga pulled up to the 5K, cut the.
It depends on what scene that was though, because if that's the scene, if that was them talking to him,
I'm probably gonna go Sasuke too.
I tried, y'all. I tried.
You gotta think he boxed the right Kage and Gaara, and then he dipped out of there, came to the room, cut their flags off these.
I don't know if he boxed Gaara though. Like we ain't gonna play that. Like he boxed Gaara. Like I feel like he just left the room. Like he
didn't fight Gaara.
Gaara didn't decapitate. He was fighting Gaara.
Yeah,
and then
I said he boxed Gaara. Yeah, he fought Gaara.
I thought like he boxed him like Gaara was in the coffin after the fight.
Nah, box hasn't fought. He fought Gaara.
Because I don't think I felt like Gaara was looking at Sasuke like, yo, I really feel bad for you. Like
he said that darkness. Like, I've seen that darkness before. I've been in that darkness. Like shut your ass up.
But I felt like Gaara was like I could still put an end to that darkness like I was gonna do then. But
all right, Jay, I haven't seen Villain Saga, but I'm going.
Wait, what? This is when he fought. Oh yeah, when Thor's fought Askeladd Crew. I mean, it was saucy. It was definitely saucy, but I mean, Miriam when he walked past them and they was spooked. It was a different vibe. It was a different vibe. I'm not mad at the Hunter. Although I do rock with Thor's though. Like Thor's was thorough.
Griffiths turning to.
Oh my god. Nah, I'm
gonna be honest. I heard some dude like came the a new deity and all that. I'm not gonna hold you. I just didn't get it presented to me in the animation form that's adequate. What's on the right?
Jay, it went from For Honor to Devil May Cry. That is the best way I can describe it.
I definitely, I honestly think Berserk is probably of all media, right? Of like that's in the written form, has never been encapsulated in the visual form in a way where it does the written form justice. I truly believe that a lot of scenes, just looking at the panels, some of the panel work, if you just was to evaluate what it looks like, because a lot of I low key feel like One Punch Man suffers from this too. Like what Murata draws versus how it's animated is sometimes not done justice.
So the thing, Jay. This was I saw the old anime, like the fucking 2000s anime. This was the very last episode where this shit happened. Like it just was about. If you didn't read the manga, you would have thought. So everyone dies in the end.
No, I definitely and the way on the left was a cataclysmic event. I just feel like I watched it right. So
is he still on baby heads? Hell nah.
It's just on the right. My goosebumps was goosing. Yeah. And bumping.
Shout out to Berserk.
Quan got an intimate knowledge of both situations. But Quan,
I honestly, I mean, I did see the fight on the right too, and I will admit that fight was crazy as well. Like even I was screaming. That's all I can say. And that's
what's crazy about that fight, though, in my opinion, is just it's Ufotable doing it. Like if Ufotable grabbed the scene on the left and put the Ufotable touch on it, Quan would have thought he was playing DMC with 3D glasses. So.
All right, I'm going Tengen too. Sorry,
it's all good. So,
I'm a Berserk fans. Don't rage, man. We just haven't seen it. You know what I'm saying? Get a good anime
heard it
studio
was
to bring it
crazy,
to
though.
life.
I heard it was crazy.
I Am Atomic versus Almighty
I'm-
Purse.
yeah,
We're
come on
gonna
now,
skip that
come on
one.
now.
Ooh.
No, that's one crazy for
Ooh.
different reasons.
Ooh. Damn.
Hey yo, nah, Aaron manipulate. You gotta understand what went into this. Aaron is in the scene of we're reliving a memory, and he's actively breaking the fourth wall in that memory. Like he's communicating with somebody in a memory to force the actions that subsequently would take place. But Mara drop a meteor. I don't know what you got, Dean. What you got?
This is tough. One is a display of strength. One is a display of like mental like manipulation and fortitude and shit. So they kind of like opposites in that regard. The moderate shit though, he just touched down. He dropped the meteor. They stop it. Everybody cheering.
Without
And then
casting anything.
bro.
I mean, he did the little hand sign with the Susano, the little half body Susano joint. But he also said like, "This is not power."
There was no there was no that nigga's arm was crossed the entire time.
Bro, he pulled down. Well, I mean, I think he pulled down 2 meteorites, assuming the first one would get blocked. I don't understand, but I don't know why he thought the first would get blocked, because nobody. It was the Tsuchikage start flying. He didn't notice the Tsuchikage could fly until the first one was coming down. So like, I don't know what made him drop 2. Because the second, I felt like the second one was already in place while they was coming down sequentially. It wasn't like he brought down one, then brought down another one.
Jay, he had enough energy, Rika. I said right. He had enough chakra in the system to play around with the whole cast. Like he could have said whatever he wanted in that moment.
Animation, so yeah.
Every question he asked was monumental. Like his questions moved mountains.
No, literally, like when he sliced the mountain and then they would stand. But the meteorite scene. Which one you picking, Dean? Because I don't know.
I gotta go the moderate 2 meters because when he got brought back, the Kabuto was controlling the old Tsuchikage boy. He's like, I made your body better than it was in your prime, whatever. And Madara was like, don't get it fucked up. This is not power of your creation. Just drop fucking 2 meteors down? Come on, bro.
No, I agree. That was absolutely bonkers.
So
absolutely crazy.
That's tough.
But, like, what Aaron was doing, my brain couldn't. You remember the second season of was it Arcane? You remember the second season of Arcane, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
Now, my brain was comprehending the events that's taking place, but it couldn't truly comprehend the events complete. Like with Aaron interacting with the memory to bring out the event, to bring the event in the past, was only capable because Zeke was trying to change his ways. He was like, look, I need you to see the area ways, how your pop was manipulating you. And he brought him to the memory to show the type of boy the pop actually was. He said, look how he killed these people. You mean, look how I told him to kill these people. And then immediately afterwards, the pop come out the memory. As the pop finished, he looked at Zeke and apologized. He said, you can't let Aaron succeed. If he do, it's over. Like, all of that together in that scene.
That's tough, bro. It's tough.
Whoever put this one together, salute.
I think it's randomized, but this shit is tough. What you going though, nigga? I know me and Quan both went Madara, but still want to hear your pick.
I think it might be a 3 for 3 for Madara, but I wouldn't be mad if anybody argued for the Aaron one. I'm gonna go Madara, but the Aaron one was just
tough.
That was Chef.
He had his dad shook. Itachi Dishiraru and Naruto versus That's Right, I Win. I don't remember the scene specifically.
Oh my god, I loved that scene so much. Like, I feel like I hate that. I mean, I gotta go with the light scene just off the premise because that's exactly it touched me personally, like on a personal level. Like,
Yo,
'cause-
hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
yeah, we hear you.
Okay, so yeah. Give me Madara, 3 for Madara. Although I wouldn't be mad at anybody that picked the Aaron manipulation.
Yeah,
Oh, we on to the next one.
Okay, Itachi arrival in Naruto and Light Yagami. That's right, I win. Is that the
That's when he was at L's funeral.
what that we can't go 2 for 2 with that one, can we? Although Itachi and Kisame pulling up to the village was spicy too. But it's a initial arrival, so that's just them posting up, getting tea and shit. So
Yeah, the light hit me on a personal level with that one. Like I felt too connected in that scene.
that's spooky if you felt connected to him in that scene. Then the man celebrating. Hey yo, why they choose this one?
Dude,
Yo, every time Mob go 100% is fire, but
that's what I'm saying.
staring at Reiner in this specific scene, like it's the balls to stare down a Titan when you a human that goes 10 times for me. Like Reiner is looking at Erwin knowing he got a plan in motion, knowing this about to get spicy for him. So, but Mob 100, yo, I'm not gonna hold you. I never, every time he gets to 100%, it's only ever maximum level, or like it's only ever Mob teeing off. Like Mob is only ever as fire as he could be at 100%.
As soon as you see the 100%, you're like, all right, now this where the rest of the budget went.
This is where the budget went. The moment you get to the 100%, I would go Mob 100%, but I wouldn't be mad if anybody picked Erwin.
I haven't seen this, so I can't.
Oh, you never watched Mob? You never watched Mob Psycho 100?
I watched the first 3 episodes and was like,
It wasn't for you.
it's cool. It felt like One Punch Man.
Yeah, it kind of is. Like they practically live up the street from each other for real.
There's definitely some One Punch Man aesthetic by virtue of the author and all that, but I think One Punch Man they do some other things, man. They do some other things. I mean, I think Mob Psycho does some other things. Just with Mob in particular as this character functions, but
So what you going?
I would go.
I'm going Mob.
All right, bet that. Broly going 4 power or Shikamaru walking down Hedon?
I mean,
Look, for me personally, Broly going full power was cool, but like,
no, yeah, Shikamaru walking down was fine. We can go there. I think
Yeah.
that's it.
Just for the record, I'm going Broly. Just for the record.
I would just say it depends on the Broly for me though, but
That's the new Broly.
if that's
Yeah,
me, Shikamaru.
Let's see. All I feel is pity, and then those who oppose me may not look down on me.
I didn't see the one on the right. I only saw the one on the left, and the one on the left was goated, like
Is
top
that
tier.
Kuroko no Basket?
Nah, I ain't watch it.
I'm saying, is that it though?
I think that
they do got the Yaoi-S cut.
the Yaoi as cut is hilarious. You thought all I feel is pity though. The scene on the left was come on. So
Yeah.
whoever rock with the scene on the right, y'all let us know if you're making a mistake there.
Okay.
This is moderate.
Then we
And
can.
now they starting to spin the block. Just give us
When
moderate.
we first did, we did like a best of 28. So those first picks are now popping up here, and they're going against each other.
Okay.
So now,
Moderate.
Well, if it was moderate, I'm going moderate.
We only got to relitigate all the scenes because now we know. Probably go. I ain't gonna hold you. I still rock with
That shovel got Nen sticking out of it. Like I can see the Nen in that shovel.
Dean gonna be the deciding factor in that one because I still go Ichigo Humble and
I'm going Kirby. He got an enchanted iron shovel, bro.
Like I'm saying.
Ooh, I'm
Oh.
going Itachi.
Yeah, same.
Oh, so Itachi wins then. I would have went Levi though, but
You don't want Levi?
I love both scenes, by the way. I love
You
both
went
scenes.
Levi? The OJ would have never Before Itachi became a good guy, Jay was Itachi's #1 fan.
Yo, that is true, bro. He actually pulled a me, not realizing it. Like,
there's a kernel of truth to that, so I give him that. He's not lying. But
I don't know Kogia, so this is on you, Jay. I'm going Sasuke.
yeah,
I would say I like the plan. I like Lelouch playing. Cause when I realized what he actually did, I like that plan more than most. So I would go right. I would go right.
And you said left, Quan?
yeah, I'm going left.
Sorry, Kogia fans. I got one more in there, right? Kogia fans. All right.
Oh, all right. Now this brings this brings Dean complaint back to point.
I'm saying, based on J logic, it's Super Saiyan 1.
Well, no, but here's my thing about it, though, right? The moment of him going to Super Saiyan was fire, but I feel like Toji had like 3 different instances in the Toji bodysuit joint. Like it wasn't just one fight; it was like 3 different fights. But
So what you picking?
he said going J Lodge, you gonna try to make me sound like a hypocrite, but
Hey, he just called it how it is. You know what I mean?
Here's the problem. I feel like Toji is the embodiment of Ord, so give me Toji. I don't like that though, but give me Toji.
Oji Fushiro.
Another Toji John versus Mikasa Crash Out.
Oji Fushiro.
I gotta go to Mikasa Crash Out on that one though.
You
I
know
gotta
Mikasa
go.
Crash Out?
I always lean into the directions of the humans that inspire fear in Titans. Like anytime you look at a human and get spooked and you like 80 feet tall, like Boruto and Reiner was scared of Mikasa. When Mikasa pulled up over Eren, it was spooky hours. I
guess that's on me then.
Toji situation. I just voted for the Toji situation, the other John. And this is just him entering the domain. So
To Mikasa Crash. This is when Reiner had him on the shoulder, right, trying to kidnap him, and she popped up on him.
Also, Attack on Titan, those scenes where somebody give you that deadpan face look. Like I remember the shorty that was hype about Zeke over what's her name shoulder when he turned around and she was just staring at him crazy. But give me a Mikasa Crash Out.
This is tough. I'm gonna go Mikasa Crash Out. Shout out to Toji though. Shout out to Toji, man. I haven't seen One Piece.
This is a tough scene, but I honestly think thematically for what it says about Zoro, like that hit hard, but it's moderate. So it's like to this day, I put that up.
His questions are one of the most powerful in anime, dog.
I gotta go moderate with it, respectfully.
I'm going moderate too. So 3 moderates, man.
God damn.
This is one of
you
you won the previous round because you fought. You fought Ryusuke, so you won in the previous round, but now. Give me. I feel similar about both, so I just lean in the direction of Tadro. I like that.
This is crazy because Quan said he had a disdain for Demon Slayer, and I said I had a disdain for fucking Mahito.
I mean, this one not a controversial one to me, so it's up to y'all.
I really don't care who wins this one. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm going IMU.
They're gonna lose eventually too, so like eventually they'll lose.
I'm assuming this is barely.
Yeah, the Shuriken barely. Yep. You have to watch Brotherhood to understand why it's Shuriken barely. Like, damn. I still would go Minato, but it's getting close. Minato gonna have to start earning. This is what he earned. This is where he earned in that matchup. Like he's earning this. Although the walls, bro. Now that I remember the rumbling, oh my goodness. He says the bad ending of the video game.
Am I reaction video?
It was a dark day. It was a dark day when that joint dropped. Like the servers crashing and all that, but it was Minato joint still was like as a moment, it was top tier for the like as a top. It was a top tier moment for the series in general. So, but
That moment tough because like whoever touched the other person first won the fight.
I would go
Basically,
out, but I'm not. It's getting close. It's getting close. That was devastating too. Not for nothing. The rumbling. That was really like dark.
What you want, Quan?
As an anarchist, I'm going there. Aaron dropping walls.
As an anarchist, he's choosing Aaron dropping the wall. That's a sentence right there. I'm gonna go Minato, Sauce, and Toby. I feel like Aaron got another moment in here that can go farther than this. Just based on order alone. Like that dropping the wall with the feet. But he turned into a big ass. He turned into a big ass spine monster. That's minus. That's minus.
Oh yeah, that was funny. that was pretty funny.
That's minus 1,000.
It was incomplete. Oh my dog.
Why you watch both? So you tell me. Cause I would go gone, but you tell me.
I mean, come on now, it's gone. Like, listen, that like the Bakugo moment was crazy, but
How
like,
you look?
he he had 80% of the White House bending their wills to him.
He's a terrorist, basically.
This is listen. I rock with Itachi, and Itachi has other moments. I'm going Roy Mustang. The impact that scene on the left, like with the bag he was in, look at his face, dude.
The nigga's desperate.
Wait. Is this was when Itachi was back in? Yeah.
Yeah, he was
All
working
right.
this scene.
To support this moment, I present the moment where he was dragging the young boy in the closet. Some nigga painted that.
You're not on Twitter, but when I first saw that, John, bro, they said you would feel a lot different about that Itachi situation if you got scenes like this. And he was dragging the kid out of the room about the killing. It was like, no, like you watch him like kill for each kid. It was like, yo, that's a little dark because it was children there. But no, Roy Mustang, because to get back on, yo, I can't even.
Wait, hold on, I gotta show Deem the image. This joke was crazy, dog. It looked crazy. Look in the chat.
They talking about What the? Hey yo, man.
It makes trouble. When I saw that, they said, yo, if you caught this angle of the massacre, you would feel a lot different about it.
Why not?
It's actual feudal Japan's Friday the 13th.
Why not just kill him in the closet? Why are you dragging him out?
Like, yo, young boy, you gotta watch me kill your parents. Like, man, I'm giving you the Sasuke treatment.
Hell nah.
I'm gonna torture all the kids. Like.
Alright, we going
All right, now if I'm being for real, this image alone does deduct his aura because it is meant to be aura farming, and this look crazy.
My soldier's rage, it has to supersede the Aaron.
Oh yeah. I almost wanted to beat her, dog.
Like Aaron rage, the Aaron escape joint. This is look more thirst trappy-ish than anything else. My soldier's rage.
In the show they fucked it up. I don't know what studio this season 4. I think it was whatever studio, what studio, something like that. But in the trailer for season 4, it looked way better than the actual scene from season 4, bro. No cap. I'm on Soldier's Rage though.
Soldier's Rage.
Maharaga versus L. Watching light die.
As I got older, I would have just go to Maharaga, John, because
we got school shooter versus art.
Put them in the school shooter, man.
I would actually go Netero in this, but I actually, you know what's crazy? The Netero situation, he can walk away like just as planned as well because he had the bomb and it was never. Miriam never could win in that fight, never. Like he was doomed for death no matter what happened. So I would go to Netero.
Same. What you going, Quan?
Yeah, I'm on the Netero versus Meron fight. It was like watching an evil match.
You just gonna vote that one because the last
Yeah.
time that one.
Oh, G Fushiguro.
How I feel about this? Yeah, I probably lean towards Tuesday in this one.
Alright, I'll go Crollo on that one, but it's 2-1. Shout out Crollo, Lucifer.
Yeah, Netero. His interest is way better. He selects her.
Yeah.
So salute to Kakashi and Sasuke though. Levi, I'm sorry. Well, rock with Sasuke though, but the Levi moment. Just because Zeke thought the emotional damage would prevent Levi from handling business.
That's true. He's still on that shit though. What you going on?
He said, I seen all my mans in them die. You think killing a couple Titans was going to slow me down? What you thought you was going to escape? Zeke was panicking in the woods.
Oof.
He said, yo, got a human chasing me.
Meruem walking between Netero and Killer Grandpop or Tengen with the spin bag.
That one moment, I ain't gonna hold you though. The one moment with Miriam was fire, but the fight with Tengen when he got back up and then he was like, "Hey yo, it ain't overtime though." Like that was fire. Yo, but nah, come on, give me
the sound breathing.
Yeah, that shit was fire.
It was fire.
That shit was fire. That shit was fire. So I'm going Tengen in that one. Although Quan don't like it. Oh no, see, dude, like even if you don't like it, it's hard for me to watch that and not think like, yo, that's crispy. Like
this is peak Demon Slayer.
Yeah, I'm about to say like it was peak Demon Slayer because Tanjiro had nothing to do with it. Now that being said, like
it was so much shade on Tanjiro, that was crazy. I like Tanjiro. Like I ain't mad at him. Now is he a standard pro tag ball? Like yeah, but I ain't mad at him.
He's Deku with a sword.
Like
I'm sorry.
He's Deku with a sword.
I'm sorry.
Nah, he's fucking facts, bro. He's fucking Itadori with a breathing style, man.
Say he's Itadori with a breathing style.
Ooh.
Hey yo, now I'm gonna be honest with you. The Almighty Pain is my favorite, so the Almighty Push. I'm biased toward the Almighty Push. I ain't gonna lie to you. Now the magnitude scale, you kinda gotta go Madara. The meteorites or is Madara. It's just the Almighty Push when I first watched it, and how I felt about the Leaf Village and how all of that was unfolding for me.
That's what I'm saying, dog. Pain doing the Almighty Push was like watching Philly be destroyed. I'm like, where everybody's gonna go?
Like you gotta understand when he made it the lead and how to let the lead up to it, because Sonati like, what you doing ain't no justification. You just a terrorist. Pain was like, look, tell me you playing games. If you think you felt the worst of it, all right, bet say less. What Pain doing? He flying in the sky. What he doing? Sonati? I don't know, but he. Well, I was pissed at Pain for a while when I played Storm 3. That every time I went into the village, holding up on the analog would have me go back and forth at the exit, like the top and the end of the map. Like going into the location.
Oh
like,
yeah.
You got
trying to navigate that broken ass map, dog.
But I'm not gonna lie to you. For me, because there's other Madara joins up there, I would have to go with Pain on this one.
That one is too monumental for me, dog. Like it was just crazy for me, bro. I love the meteor moment. Like I can't stress
I like both moments. Like it's the same series, and it's just two different villains putting on a masterclass of an event. But that joint was crazy to me. So I would go Pain, Almighty Push. It's a difficult decision for me because I think aura-wise, it's like Madara is Madara, but Shura Tensei is my shit.
What you going, Quan?
I'm going Pain.
And on Storm 2, we start the game up and it's the Almighty Push.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's all I can think about.
I haven't seen either one of these. So.
Oh my god.
I ain't gonna hold you. Here's the thing. Here's the thing about this though, right, Quan? Light at L funeral, that's a moment. Mob gets to 100% multiple times, and each time he got to 100%, it was a banger.
I
Like,
know,
it's
I know.
never not fire.
I 100% understand that, but again, that
He
moment
said-
when Light won,
when he said that's where I'm team. I'll go.
I felt like I watched the villain win, and then like when I asked what now, and he made that face, I was like, I don't.
I ain't gonna hold you. That moment was really dark though because he was celebrating. He went from sheer joy to like just massive frustration. Like he was angry at the effect. Like he was like, nigga, I killed my only eye. All right, now let's get to world takeover. You could talk me into this.
If I'm gonna look at this objectively, Mob easily wins. But I'm gonna go with like Yagami.
I joined him in his evil machinations. Let's go with like Yagami on this one. That look, I think one of my favorite shots. I still didn't draw it yet, but I want to. Is where Light is walking. I think he's walking in a hallway. And you got his reflection on a wall, on a metal wall. But his reflection, him walking is just straight pan regular face. But his reflection got this evil grin. Like he was like, yo, I'm really him for real.
That scene, that illustration just right there at that frame, that's what convinced me them niggas in P5 would have got lost in his palace.
Oh yeah, they would have, cause ain't no, not if he don't think, if he sees a dub and play, and he ain't playing those games. Well, Shido Pilot, what did he say? I forget how it go. I forget. I remember on P5 when he was like on the ship. What was that? What I used to say?
We are the winners in this game called life.
Really, true.
That was P5 was a fire game too, but especially Goa. All right, yeah, I'm going like on that one. Like y'all give me out. Shikamaru walking down on Hidan had it was like a vibe. Like it was like, yo, I'm gonna walk, and then the way he did it with the like, yo, he prayed to whatever God you worship. Yo, it was fire. It was spicy. But I ain't gonna hold you. As far as aura goes, I'd probably go Escanor because of more ability.
Yeah, the Escanor John was crazy.
Just because he said, if you feel any negative emotions towards me, like you feel hatred towards me, you can't do nothing. Escanor walked right up on him like, oh yeah, that wouldn't apply to me. Why not? Oh, how would I hate somebody weaker than me?
It's a banger.
It's a banger. I'll go ask.
What you want,
Quan? Yeah, I'm going to Escanor, John.
Shout out Escanor. Haven't seen that moment, but I heard it's fire.
Yeah, it's a
you want to see that moment? Oh man, that's crazy.
The animation got Dookie.
It did a bit.
This was beforehand.
This was before it got Dookie.
I heard it got Dookie. Stop watching it. So.
But in that moment, like, just the context, like everybody, Escarosa had bodied Meliodas, and everybody hated him for it. The only person who didn't was Escanor, because Escanor was like Meliodas, I'm cool with him, but I don't hate nobody. Like because I'm really him. Like I'm just the best nigga alive. Like so, yeah, that's R.I.P. my homie, and you gonna meet him. Like that was the type of energy he was on. Madara and the Tail Beast
versus a shovel. God
how
dang.
How much minutes in that shovel is the question I'm gonna ask y'all, because I'm gonna have to Madara on this one.
Damn. It's a crazy shovel, bro. It's a crazy shovel.
That's a crazy shovel.
Might make his clones use tail beasts.
How the British, the Londoners say it, the spade.
Yeah, it's spades.
Nah, I gotta go Madara on that one. Because he also was everything. Like it was.
I gotta go Madara.
He said it like it's obligatory.
Do I have to go Madara?
I'm just like, listen, dog.
This image is him fighting the tail beast. So is it just this scene? Or
Yeah, it's not episode Madara. I don't think it's episode Madara.
I mean, he packed all of them up like shortly after that scene though. So
yeah, but the animation was ashy as shit though. So
he said the animation was. The animation was ashy. Like, yeah, no lotion on the elbows. Listen.
Like you could tell when Naruto like hired different animators, they ain't hiring from that episode.
I mean, I'm not mad at it. If you want to go with the shovel, I'm like, I'm staring down all the tail beat. Like the whole point together was to capture these beasts.
And I think that shovel might have cut off Miriam's tail if I threw it at him.
So the shovel now it's just destructive disc. All right, okay. y'all can do. Yo, listen, that's up to y'all though. If y'all want to rock with that one. I mean, it's more Madara up here, I'm sure. So,
yeah.
Is it more Madara?
If it's cycling through the way I think it is, this shovel about to go through a gauntlet.
Is it more Madara though? 'Cause we got rid of the two meteors on, didn't we? The double meteor.
There's more Susanos, the Susano clone and all.
Oh yeah. All right, one shovel.
Madara's still in here. We got 3 of those. Itachi.
Oh, this ain't a contest.
Cause the bull on the right, he did that too. I'm probably sticking with Toji. I've been with him so far. I'm sticking with Toji.
Makes sense. I'm going Toji as well.
There we go, Madara.
Come on now.
Go, Madara.
Definitely.
I read like a couple of these.
This you, Jay.
It's really tough. Here's my problem. If we're just talking about, like, I'm not thinking of a particular scene in mind with Pure King Bradley. I'm thinking about the character. And if we just go on the character, I have to go with him over the scene from Minato. They
do just say him. Like, him as a whole.
That's where I'm like, Pure King Bradley, to understand what Pure King Bradley was, like you gotta watch Brotherhood to understand why I would have to pick this. Well, I have to go with him in this. I have to go with him. Because they don't give me the context of the scene we talking about. They just say him. And just him, he had too many banger Jones. So I gotta go feel. He just was too fire of a character in general. So as much as that scene was fired for Minato, I'm going Fury King Bradley. Sorry.
All right then. Bradley it is.
Just for the record, I'm going Minato. This nigga got a collar button up on, man. Come on now.
Oh, this one is easy.
Now look.
I feel a way about this one. I'm not gonna lie to you, because I can't spoil it for Dean, but I like the weight of
these two types of crash outs.
They both, like, these is 2 crash outs, but like, you know the biggest difference I would argue, Quan, in these 2 scenes?
What?
One executed the crash out to finality. Like, one crashed out and succeeded in the crash. Like, one eventually crashed out, right? Like, crash out here, but he doesn't do that here. You see what I'm saying?
You know what he was doing? He was aura farming.
He was aura farming. It was definitely farming. But I feel like, but the thing about Roy's situation, he didn't have to do what he was doing while he was doing it. It's on the way. But like, both scenes are impeccable, like chef's kiss. But and then it's like there's so many parallels to these scenes too. Like,
no spoilers.
Like, so what you going with, Cry? You going Gon?
I'm going with Gon, just off the premise that
I'm imagining Bean will go Gon too. So I would say I'm going Roy Mustang, but as much, and that should tell you that should tell you what you need to know about Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. If I'm choosing that scene over over a scene I love with Gon, and you know how that situation played out. It's just It's the get back was so well deserved. Like it was the get back was so well deserved. Like Roy had
man, this a matchup right here.
it is like it's a debate, but I'm going with my Soldier's Rage.
Oh, same.
The fact Owen would have got me I gotta go sacrifice myself.
I ain't gonna lie, I was leaning on my Soldier's Rage, but the way y'all leaned so hard into it, it made me fall on that line. I'm like, I'm sorry, dog. That fight was art, but like I was on that horse.
That's what I'm saying. I would have been on the horse. I'm like, yo, you're not about to get me to walk myself into that death. And he said, my Soldier's Rage. And next thing you know, I was dead. I was like,
that shit was like, damn, I didn't know horses could jump that high. Wait, is that my shoulder?
It's like, oh, that's over for me. Staring at my body.
This a Quan right here.
Yeah, this a Evo matchup versus one gorilla versus 100 niggas.
He said an Evo matchup, man. This is a top 8 Evo matchup.
Yeah, like it's like it was like when we were watching Punk fight Bull, like Toki though.
Remember when I first told me to watch Hunter x Hunter? I said, who is this goofy old man? And when I from the Netherroom, the response was he fought Miriam. That was that response. Y'all need to understand that. Y'all told me Netherroom fought Miriam, hence Killer can't do nothing to him. So that's the Quan decision, right? Where we go here is with Quan.
I gotta go with Netero versus the King, guys. Just simply because of the fact that like it's a legendary matchup versus a legendary nigga going up against fodder.
Yeah, no, Netero and Miriam was like done deal, like done perfect. Like I don't really know how you could improve on that fight. Like I don't. Nah, Netero entrance was like that was Aura personified. Like when he did the Pico.
Actually, you're so right. You're so right. That truly was because this. I'm sitting here like. When I said that, I was thinking about Toji through the whole compilation. Like it was a fan cam running in my head. Like,
no, but like Toji was fired. Like I ain't gonna hold you. If they, okay, so like the hypothetical, right? If they just had gave you Toji running down on all of them, like when he ran down on Gojo and Geto and the Shorty, like if they compiled it all in one sequence, because if it's just him killing Gojo, which was incredible, but I'm not gonna hold you. The goosebumps that I got for the Netero scene in the King Invasion, it's a whole different joint happening in Hunter x Hunter. Like it's a whole different, like that's a whole nother burger. Like you getting a burger from a different spot with that. So yeah. I would lean towards Netero entry.
Yeah, that is like that is some yeah. I gotta go Netero too. Like
I need to read
inspiration from go ahead. Like Toji drip is killing with drip on a horse if you beat. But
I've seen a post on Twitter that said all niggas who Aura farm were the same fit. It was Toji, Killer, and like a couple.
That is hilarious.
But then Gojo adopted this fit later down in the series, and also Garo from One Punch Man wore that fit. So it's like it's a standard. I got hands fit, and I'm willing to use them. So give me Netero on this one.
The thing about the Netero entrance, bro, is that they use the Dragon Dive with Killer with Grand Pop, and then you see Picho like, I sent somebody in the sky. Where are they? And she looking around and shit, and you just see fucking Netero like he's descending. He's not flying. He's just descending, bro.
And then you needed the narrator to explain everything, and then the hand it said boom, like
smacked her motherfucking ass. Tough.
Tough. This one here was both saucy.
I'm going to
They both saucy. I'm
going Tengen, bro.
I would go Tengen too.
It's legit Madhouse versus Ufotable.
That's basically that. But I also think both scenes was fire, but thinking it was a movie, man. It was a movie. Like I thought it was a bad, like it was a really bad situation the Tanjiro and them was in. Like
For sure.
I screamed with them niggas.
I did too. That shit was hype. It was super hype.
Here we go again.
This is where we got to depart, right? Because if you, I can understand you identify with light, but the almighty push felt
Painful like a final boss, bro.
That's what I'm saying. He destroyed Philly.
like yo, when he blew up the leaf, bro, that hit so heavy for me. Like as far as like antagonists pushing on, like yo, when he blew up the leaf, bro, and then he was like, yo, I'll never forget Yaiko Pain, and pushed everything to the cylinder. Like everything was like it was a whole chasm where a whole village used to be.
It felt like an apocalypse.
It was so impactful, bro. It was so impactful, bro. I gotta pick Almighty Push, bro. I got to, bro. Look at that. Look at that image.
Objectively,
like in the manga, the panel. This is a 1-for-1 in the panel. Will actually drew that. Like, yo, bro, come on, man. Like, stop. Give me.
Objectively, Almighty Push wins. But I'm going.
I respect the consistency there, but I gotta go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Almighty Push as well.
Too much, man.
Shout out to Light, bro. The shovel versus full counter. Who wins?
I would have to go. I have to go Escanor in this scenario. Like, I mean, y'all been rocking with the shovel, so let me know how y'all feel about it.
The fight was over before it began, dog.
The fight was over before it began.
I'm not even memeing, bro. I'm dead serious.
I would go to Escanor, but I mean, I watched the Escanor joint. When I saw, like when Escanor was like, no, it was like yo, who can fight him? And only Escanor could. Like when he pulled up, he was like, yo, like I'm really like that. So, give me Escanor. But if y'all pick the shovel, y'all pick the shovel. This was like the balloon situation in Quazar. They had a balloon 1v1, 1v1, and niggas that could like remodify the universe, and the balloon was winning.
And he wasn't even on his final form, dog.
Bro, I'm not memeing, bro. It's just a fire moment, but
I knew this was coming. I knew it was coming
too. So, but in order to be consistent, I got. Although I love the finger point, like that scene though, like that, and like how Itachi never needed to do that. But in the sake of being consistent, I'm still rocking with Toji on this.
Oh, G Fushiguro.
I respect it.
I think you're gonna be the tiebreaker here, Jay, because
you know how often I bring up the Susanoo with the clone, like you hating because you mad or you mad because you hating. But I watch Pure King Bradley do stuff in. Now, granted, here's the problem, right? You can never do nothing on the scale because Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood not on that scale, not on Naruto like power scaling, so you can't do. Just from a power scaling aspect, there's no feat equivalent to giving Shadow Clones Susanoo. So, but just from a consistency approach, I don't like picking nothing over Madara, but Pure King Bradley. This would be my request to y'all to watch Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Pure King Bradley all the way.
What are you talking about? Like makes it like he like the most aura in all anime type shit.
Right?
You know what though? This is what I say. Pure King Bradley. If it's a weird comparison, but I would argue he give me Toji vibes from JJK. That would be the comparison that I would give him.
But the thing about aura is aura is also about aesthetic, and he got an eye patch and a white t-shirt on.
He got Fury in his name.
With is just one of his outfits, though. Like he's actually. I would agree with him. The aura doesn't match the aesthetic, but there's aspects of his character where it's like when you find out the truth, like the position he holds relative to everybody else is not. It's a difference. It's a difference.
You say he told you FBB?
I got.
Damn. Okay, bro. I'm gonna watch it. I gotta see this.
Yeah.
So what we pick?
I'm going moderate. This I'm going moderate. I can't. I'm not mad at that. I can't mad at that.
Sorry, Bradley.
It is. Oh. The Gong moment is crazy with the Soldier's Rage. This is two different genres. Like this is two different. Like
that's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, like. Listen, like, you know, at the start of every For Honor match, when you run with that army, like, that's how connected I felt to that scene.
The Gong Joint was like, it lives rent free in my mental, though. Like, so it's just too. So y'all tell me which one y'all want to go with. Cause
I'm going my Soldier's Rage.
Same.
Oh, all right. So, okay. Soldier's Rage. For the record, I would pick Soldier's Rage, too. It's close though. It's close.
It's close, but Hunter x Hunter is like top 2 for me. So picking against that moment hurt my soul. But it's Soldier's Rage, bro. Damn, he put him against himself.
They put him against himself.
He got so much aura. He had to fight himself.
The build up versus the match.
So much aura. He got to fight himself. I would say the fight has to overshadow the entrance though, just by virtue of the fact that the introduction is like the actual fight. The introduction preps you for the fight.
Yeah.
So I would have to go to the actual fight.
Yeah, that's no question there.
Yeah. I'm going to Money Push.
Ooh.
I love the tension.
How do we jump off that train?
I love listen. I love the Tengen going though, but Almighty Push is that's a wallpaper.
It truly is. Crazy
wallpaper. Shovel.
I
was riding our picks to the end, but I'm like, all right, now this is where I'm still toolsy with it. But I mean, it's up to y'all though. How y'all feel about it? If I gotta persuade somebody, hot box lobster.
Nah, I'll told you, bro. Shout out to the shovel, man.
Shout out to the shovel.
Shout out to the shovel.
Man, but somebody gotta use that in the you mean, but
I'm putting that in the thumbnail. Put a shovel. What you picking? I don't hear.
Listen, dog. That shovel was crazy, dog. I gotta go. I just gotta go with it. That's the only thing I probably get over Toji, dog. The shovel.
I'm gonna shovel too. Let's go.
Nah.
Last second.
He convinced me, bro.
Y'all tell me how y'all feel about that one, right there.
Ooh.
If this nigga yelled at me and told me we are fighting Madara Uchiha after he just asked that question, like the scene is right there. He says, "Would you like these clones to use Susanoo or not?" And his response will be, "My Soldier's Rage. I'm raging with him."
You would have been raging by yourself. I'd have been like, yeah. I listen, Erwin. I'm not fighting that. I mean, you make the argument. Well, Titans and Susanos are basically like if you disregard the energy aspect to it, like chakra, like they basically similar.
Hell no.
But he had full body. Like I think his full body
slicing mountains.
Yeah, I think those is like, cause I ain't gonna lie to you. That's not even mentioned in the perfect Susanoo. Like the one where Tsunade and them all was looking up. Like, so I promise you, they was looking. Their face, like like you look up, but your head is like at like a 70-degree angle or something. Their face was completely vertical upwards. Like it was like, yo.
I like that gift for the guy looking up with the shadow on his face.
Why are we fighting this? I still, not for nothing though, that Irwin, that was impactful, bro. Like when he said my Soldier's Rage, and he was able to convince a platoon of niggas like, hey, yo, we about to go die, so y'all gotta be for the mission. Y'all gotta be for the team. He was able to, like, I mean, talk him into it. But Madara though. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Which one you got, D?
See, this not the double meteor is my number one modern moment. This would probably be like 2 or 3. But this is like P. Irwin, P. Attack on Titan. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go with my Soldier's Rage, bro. I'm gonna go with my Soldier's Rage. What you want, Quan?
I'm raging against Madara, bro. My Soldier's Rage.
I'll go with my Soldier's Rage too. I'll go with my Soldier's Rage.
Say less. In the final 4.
Oof.
I actually, what's crazy is I actually feel like the fight with Netero and Miriam, like I would argue, Pain Invasion arc is like it do more for me. But if we just encapsulate in the singular moment of the Almighty Push and juxtaposition to the Miriam and Netero fight,
So it's kind of cheating, the whole fight.
yeah, it's kind of cheating.
Yeah, because there's a lot of moments in that fight.
If I was being consistent with my line of argument, like with Toji and his multiple moments, like it's the Netero joint with the zero hand and the rose bomb and the humanity.
Even when he lost his arm, lost his leg first, then he slapped that John. It closed up. Then he lost his arm, and Marin was like, "It's over now. Tell me my name." He said, "You think I can't pray with one arm, or something like that?" That's so hard.
And Miriam said, you convinced me that I got to keep some of y'all alive because you that little of a bull." And he said, "You know nothing of humanity's infinite potential for growth." And then Miriam, for the first time, felt fear. So I don't know what to tell you. I'd have to go to fight, the whole fight, but the Almighty Push reigns supreme in my heart. Like, you know what I mean? But I have to go to fight.
I'm going to fight too.
If this was just like moments, I think it would have won. But this is like a whole fight, bro. Oh damn!
Oh.
I think this for the shovel me then. I'm going my. But the shovel had a good run though, right?
I like how the shovel is not correct. It's not correct.
Right.
It's a shovel. I'm going my Soldier's Rage, bro.
I hate to say it, man. It really hurts me, dog. But yeah, my Soldier's Rage, dog. Like the shovel carried so much behind it, but like it didn't put me in the screen like that nigga did.
It's on the way.
And then we got the final matchup.
The whole fight, that's why the same argument. Like the moment of my Soldier's Rage was a fire, impeccable. It's a peak moment. But the whole fight is like cheat code. Like the whole fight is a cheat code.
Yeah.
It is a cheat code, bro.
Because they didn't even do that for Itachi versus Sasuke.
Right.
But I peeped that they didn't do that for like a lot of joints though. Because if you just had like if it was just Naruto versus Pain, that changes like a little bit of like how the list functions.
Yeah,
or if it was such and such. But it wasn't a 1v1 versus just like what fight you like better. But like if you ask me, like if you Kakashi versus Obito, like, all time, where does that rank? Like, yeah, we just ranking fight.
We can do fights next time.
All right.
Now, and then my Netero versus the King is we looking at it from the from Netero's perspective. Meruem has some moments in there too. Like after he got into the arm of the leg, he was dashing around fast and shit, and then he like sat down, flicked the blood off his hand, and sat down in the same position that Gon sat in.
He said, hey, "Yo, you listen." You
he did that little ass taunt. He did that little taunt. That was funny.
You perform well for a human, but you're an individual species, and I'm the culmination of my species, born to be a king. Yeah, man. What you achieved was the result, the maximum result of individualistic efforts, and I'm the collection, boy. So
I just think
GG, but
I think Hunter x Hunter, like the cinematography and the directing, all that stuff, and like the music and everything, it's just it makes scenes like
the fact when they got into when he slapped his leg and the wound closed up and like how they shooting stars, there was rainbows and flower like blooming like when it was like how they when they be like said the next moment was a collision over 10,000 hits, but they like
and
they
happy.
fast forwarded it, but they dramatized it in such a way where the fight, mind you, the speed of the fight was like nobody would peep what's going on because Netero was moving faster than the speed of sound. Like his clap motion was faster than the speed of sound. So it was the best way I can explain it is in that setting. You would have just been seeing Miriam getting flung like with hands you couldn't see. But the way they made that fight, yeah, no, that was fire. That was fire. Give me Netero and Miriam versus Miriam. DJ, my soldier's rage. Shout out to the Shovel though. Shout out to Fear King Bradley. Like man, there's a couple joints where it's like, yo, we gotta show love to it. And shout out to Toji.
True.
You can see like who
This is why I say the results. See how everybody else felt about it. Nah, man, everybody.
Niggas voted.
Like,
Oh
tripping.
man.
He said my favorite anime moment or a moment is when
I heard
the
right
garden.
you can see what wins the most tournaments. Gon Crash Out won 10% of the time, 69% win rate.
I'm not mad at that.
Levi Moppin Zeke is number 2. Madara to IMU was number 4.
Well, that to me screams recency bias. That's like JJK is fresh to get mentioned.
Come on, man.
Our winner is number 5. Vegeta breaking the curse at 6. We got that one out early, and
Right.
Well, there's the two things with the its popularity and recency. So when did the event occur and how popular was the event? But in regards to me, if we just talking order, like
you couldn't enter in the classroom. What?
that's what I'm saying. Like, and this part, I seen this on Twitter. It was fire, but come on now.
no, that moment was quite super fire because they all pulled up for the man. There's a bunch of stuff that go into it. It's a bunch of stuff that go into it.
Damn, Lee dropped the wave. We got to jump out early. But yeah, that's gonna do it. It was fun. A fun little.
Yeah, that
was actually dope. I wasn't mad.
We probably gonna do fights next time or one of these Avatar Johns.
Avatar don't get a little sloppy. I'm gonna tell the truth. It's gonna get sloppy.
He said it's gonna get sloppy.
I just want to know Jay's opinion on some of these.
just to keep it brief, because we've been out here for a minute. Just to keep it brief. Like, am I comparing the yeah, that's Kuvira. Like, I don't like.
I said who win the fight, Kuvira versus Sokka. But not.
Yeah, that's Kuvira.
I answered very easily. You know what I'm saying? But we'll do this next time. Shout out to everybody watching.
That's very easily. Like I was just about to ask you, think it's, but we'll say that to beat for the. Like, all right. What would be funny is like, all right, make a case for the underdog segment.
That'll be hard, especially for this one. That's gonna do it for this episode of Team Quazar Podcast Show. Anthony Ghost had Quan and Jay in the building. We'll see y'all soon. It won't be 2 years this time, promise. Like and subscribe.